In praise of DeMeco Ryans. I've been questioning this guy all offseason, and based on nothing, just based on inexperience. Like, man, he's got big shoes to fill. Robert Saleh, really good. What's he going to do? Can he make the adjustments? I mean, I was basically telling him how to do his job all week. I was like, man, Saleh would go to a 5-man front. Saleh would shut down this run game. Now, the Eagles did average 5-point-something yards per carry, but if you split that up by like types of runs, I think a lot of that was on scrambles. The run defense early on was pretty good in the first half. In the second half, they finally let the quarterback run. Hurts. I think it was the first Eagles possession of the second half. Every play's a run. And finally, the Eagles are doing to the Niners defense what I said they should do, which is just run the zone read like, the Ravens would, because that's a great way to beat the wide nine. And it was working. And then midway through the drive, he didn't wait till after the drive, midway through the drive, DeMeco Ryans was like, all right, enough of this. Enough. You're at midfield. Okay, all right. And he calls a 5-man front, just like Robert Saleh would have, and did against the Ravens. Boom, 1st and 10, Ravens, Eagles run, no gain, end of drive from there. So he made the adjustment when he needed to. His coverages were terrific. He helped his backup cornerbacks. One gave up a 91-yard catch. One had 2 PIs. Neither one gave up a touchdown. He helped those guys. He had a good mix of man and zone coverages. He called pressures at the right time. I was really impressed with DeMeco Ryans. It felt like Robert Saleh was coaching that defense today. Did it not? 11 points. Now, I mean, the Eagles, they didn't really do their – they could have done better. Still, yeah, they left Ryans off the hook. They let Ryans off the hook sometimes. I thought Ryans was fantastic. A performance by DeMeco Ryans. He was really good in this game. Very encouraging because, I mean, the defense played well for most of that game last week against the Lions, and then they just totally imploded after Jason Verrett got hurt. It was hard to make sense of what was going on with that defense. At the same time, it's crazy how the Eagles averaged 5.2 yards per carry and only scored 11 points. I don't want to get overboard here on praise because I'm not really sure where this team is going. You're giving up their run defense is atrocious right now. I think they gave up 4.8 yards per carry last week and 5.2 this week. Usually if you give up 5.2 yards per carry, you lose the time of possession, you give up 25 points and you lose. Somehow they won the time of possession by 10 minutes and only gave up 11 points. Really shows you that the Eagles blew it and probably should have been running Jalen Hurts 20 times instead of 6 or 8. So there's still things for Ryans to clean up. A performance. Hell of a job. Good job, DeMeco. I think he's going to be a good coordinator. I think Robert Saleh coached him well.